Good afternoon, good evening, depending on what part of the world you're in. I'm just going to share my screen and go straight over to YouTube to see if we're actually broadcasting live. So let's find the YouTube. So I'm just going to wait for YouTube to catch up to make sure that it's actually working, and I can. So I've got a lot of stuff to cover. So let me stop sharing my screen and we'll come and give some shout outs in a moment. But let me stop sharing the screen. I've made a few notes here on the board for myself because I've got a lot of stuff that I want to cover with you. I've also got some stuff written down on this pad that I want to be covering with you. So what I'm going to do is, first off, we're going to go to the first one on the board, okay, and that's mobile friendly. I see that there was a comment there about the device. You couldn't see Padlock Income properly on an Android phone, you know, or a smartphone or a tablet for that matter. So I'm just going to go to Chrome, and what I'm going to do is, bear with me. I'm on my phone, okay? I'm on my phone. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but let's click go and see what happens. So then I'm going to log in. Oh, never work with children and animals, okay? Because there we go. I'm logging in. So once I'm in, bear with me. It's because I'm on the, now, I don't know whether you can see, but that's the website there, okay? Now, there's in the top, okay? So if I click on those three little lines, the actual menu pops out of the right-hand side, okay? And if I want to get rid of the menu, I just click on those three little lines again, and the menu disappears. So let me see if I can do that while I do. So you click on those three lines and you'll see that the menu pops out, okay? So 90% of the screens are working now on mobile, okay? They was not working until this point, but about an hour ago. So we're still working on that. We've still got a few pop-ups and things to fix. So I'll just show you. If I go to this quick access, click that button there, that takes me to the padlocks. And if I go to the padlock one, you see the icons have loaded, okay? And then if I click the Facebook icon, I've got the video. The video will be now. There's a good point there. I need to make sure that the video is displayed, okay? So I should be showing the program as this, and then you'll be clicking that blue button, your Facebook tasks. Now, one of the things you'll see that green image, that yellow image goes off of the screen. So we will be fixing that. And then when we come down a little bit further, when you click the button, you can see that the pop-up is slightly a bit too big for the phone. I don't know what happens when you turn it around the other way, mind you. Probably it's there. So the pop-up, yeah. So it's not. We need to resize the pop-ups, okay, so that they're working. But basically, you can navigate quite easily around the site, and you can get logged in. The same is with the landing page that we've got, you know, is all mobile friendly. So I just wanted to share that with you. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to remove that from my list, okay? And the other stuff is not really in any particular order, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen, and let's share the screen. Hide that little thing there. Is that hid? Where is it? Heidi. Go over there, minimize that. So let's come over to the Hangout. So what we got 96 people watching, only 64 people have responded, you know. So I would love it if people would actually respond and either give a thumbs up or a thumbs down. I mean, today's Hangout, even though I've got how to improve your concentration and focus, I mean, that's the point of Padlock Income, really, is to keep you focused, keep you on the same track, and make things as easy as possible. Now, I did notice a post earlier. There was a question in here I was just reading through. People was asking, or this particular gentleman said, when's the transfer funds from Padlock to Padlock members? I believe that's going to be done maybe tomorrow or the next day. You know, it'll be done this week, okay? So you'll be able to transfer funds. So let me go over to Padlock Income, and let's show you. If you're new to Padlock Income, you're not sure what Padlock Income is about, I'm going to do a little presentation on the whiteboard in a moment. But when you actually go through the registration, the first thing you're presented with, there is a video, okay? Highly recommend that you watch the video. So many people are sending me in emails. I've got 17,000 emails in my inbox. Okay, there's no way on this planet I'm going to be able to open 17,000 emails. I've got in my Facebook, I get maybe anywhere from 500 to 1,200 inboxes a day. I can't do one-on-ones. Okay, and the thing that most people are asking is that it's there. You just need to take the time, stay calm, stay focused, and you know, spend a little bit of time exploring. You can't break anything, and watch the videos. Each video is very, very short. So the first thing you're going to do if you're new to the site, you'll want to come into here and click on this. Okay, and then once you're here, you're going to be, obviously for the first time you come, you won't see any padlocks. You need to watch this video. If you haven't watched the video before, there'll be a message up here saying watch this video before you can move on. As you can see it in the video there, look, it says watch this video below in order to continue. You need to watch the video. Once you've done that, you'll get the first padlock will be available to you. So you click on that. We're going to be changing this around slightly. We're going to remove this email from here. We're going to put that in a different section. But at the moment, you'll see an email icon. That email icon, if you're already a member of any of our existing businesses, you'll be able to import your contacts. If you're not, then you'll just say, no, I don't have you, because when you click that, you get a pop-up and it asks you, are you a member of particular sites? If you're not, it doesn't matter. You just check the box that says you're not a member. Once you've done the email, you'll then see the Facebook icon. Okay, so please, again, don't send in a message now saying, oh, I don't see these other two icons. You will not see the icons until you've watched the video, until you've completed an action. Okay, then the second icon you'll see is the Facebook one. And then when you've completed the Facebook task, the third one you'll see is the banner one. I'm still working on the banner one, but let me just show you the Facebook one. What that does, like this, you're not going to see what I see here now because you're going to need to watch this video. And this video is 1 minute and 9 seconds long. I don't believe there's a video that's over about 4 minutes. Okay, they're all I've kept them real short, to the point, so that they're very easy for you to follow and very easy to understand. Okay, so if you're not watching the videos, then I'm sorry, this business is not for you. If you can't be bothered to take a few minutes out of your time to watch a video, then I'm sorry, this business is just not for you. Okay, once you've watched the video, this white box with this bit of content will be displayed. Now look, it says here, if you do not see the Facebook task button after doing the survey, just refresh your screen and click on here to get started button again. Well, that's this blue button here, click here to get started. Okay, now below here there's 569 comments. I tried to read through these comments. I tried to see what I can do. Guys here having trouble funding his Payzer account. Well, you need to contact Payzer. We don't own Payzer. We're not we don't have any say over Payzer at all. If they won't let you fund your account, you need to contact Payzer. Okay, he says, I'm still waiting to be approved for Facebook groups 2 through to 12. Okay, well, if you're waiting, there's nothing more than you can do is keep checking to see if you've been approved. Again, it's nothing we can do. It's Facebook. If the owners of the groups are not are not actually approving you, that's again, it's not us that approves you. Okay, it's the admin of the group. Some groups you get approved by other members. And this guy says, done with Padlock 1, but still on 0. Okay, this young lady here, still on 0%. Down the left-hand side here, there's a how-to. I'm just going to right-click on that and open it in a new tab. There's a video here, understanding Padlock 1. In the how-tos, let me just say, having trouble logging in, finances, understanding Padlock 1, add funds, moving to Padlock 2, no password or forgot, extra 12-hour pop-up, what happens next when I've paid, how to download images to my PC, how to keep out of Facebook jail. There's videos here. Now that person here, this person here, clearly it's not gone and watched the video. Okay, it's not gone and watched the video because where's she gone? This young lady here. The percentage based on leads and competition. So Jennifer said the same thing earlier, but I answered Jennifer. But in the how-to videos, let's just get this video. Where is it? How-to. Let's get this video and understanding Padlock 1. Okay, so I'm just going to click this, pause it. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is make it nice and big, and I'm going to turn my volume up. Okay, I'm going to turn my volume up. It's 2 minutes and 23 seconds long. Okay. So let's make it nice and big and click play.
Moving through and understanding Padlock 1. The first thing I want to point out to you is the progress bar. The progress bar has nothing to do with how many posts you make, how many Facebook groups you join. It's all to do with how many leads and directs you bring into Padlock 1. Once you've gone through the various stages to get access to Padlock 1 and you see the Facebook icon, and you come to this screen and you've watched the video and you click the getting started and you completed the survey, and yet you still don't see the Facebook tasks. Well, simply all you need to do is to refresh your screen. Click here to get started again, and then the Facebook task will appear. These blue buttons at the top will take you over to the Facebook groups. If you're already a member, you would obviously mark this already a member. If you're waiting approval, you'd mark this radial box here and put a red cross while you're waiting for approval. You don't need to wait for the approval. All you need to do is just move on to the next task. And you keep doing this. And you rinse and repeat. At the top, you click the blue button to go over to the group. If you're already a member, you mark the radial box. If you're waiting for approval, then you go here. You move all the way through the Facebook tasks. And once you get to task 30, the final Facebook group at the moment that you can join, again, at the top of the screen, you click the blue button that takes you over to the Facebook group. And again, you say whether you're a member of that group or you're awaiting approval. Once you've done that, you click this button here that says completing your task. To the Facebook group 31, where it says, congratulations, you've completed the Facebook tasks for today. You need to carry out posting into Facebook groups each day if you can. If you are new to Facebook posting, do not overdo it and get yourself put into Facebook jail. I will be adding some more tasks very soon. Keep up the good work. Remember to come back tomorrow and do your posting. And I'm also asking you if you could check out down the bottom here on the left-hand side, how-to tutorials. In here, you'll find a number of videos that will help the questions you have about the Padlock income site, plus this video that you're watching now. You have a fantastic day. Keep up the good work, and I'll see you in another video. Bye now.
Now, I don't know about you, but I believe that video explains very well. So these people that, where are we? Come back to here. The people that, these two people. So there's Gerard, answered your question about the padlocks. This one here, this young lady, about the percentage. Again, the video answers yours. So coming down here, me too fast. I was blocked one day. Yeah, okay. Someone getting blocked in Facebook jail. So I try to go through these, but I urge you. If you're new to Padlock or you have a question, okay. If you have a question, first off, go over to the how-to tutorials. Okay. We will be having a ticket system in soon, and you'll be able to send in support tickets. But let me tell you how you can get help. Okay. Now, first thing you'd need to do is come over to, well, right at the bottom of the screen. Let's take you down the bottom of the screen. On every single page, you've got our Facebook fan page. You've got, you've got our Facebook group. You've got our fan page, and you've got the YouTube channel, the channel that you're actually watching this video and every other video that's inside Padlock Income. You know, it's all on Padlock Income TV. Okay. Now, the Facebook group, if you click that group, you ask to be approved. You will not get approved straight away. As you can see, that there's 330 people waiting to join this group. We introduce or we approve people one by one. Okay, we just check a few things to make sure that they're a member of one of our sites. And the first thing you need to do is to read this pinned post. So the information's there. You just need to spend a bit of time. There's a couple of YouTube channels. we go down a little bit further, and I think you'll find there's our blog, there's our Skype help room, and there's a couple of other Skype rooms that you can join. This Skype room number 1 is not full up yet, but there's a link there for it. Then once that room's full up, we'll put the link for Skype room 2, okay? But you'll find that the Skype help room is here as well. So it says there, Skype help room. So that's in the pinned post. So again, if you see somebody that's making a comment on Padlock Income over here, and you believe that they haven't watched the video, or you think you can help them, you know, by all means, please, you know, help. Let's help each other. And I shall read through these again and make sure that I can do my best. You know, it's 569 posts. Everybody sees these. If you want to go in and help people and show them how to get started with Padlock Income, that would be a fantastic help for everybody. Okay. Now, the next thing that I want to show you, so I want to come back to the dashboard. So there you've seen as a beginner, the first time you come in, you click this button here, that will take you to the padlocks. Once you've got your head into the padlocks, highly recommend that you fill out your profile. Go and fill out your profile. Below here, there's a calendar of every time I do a live broadcast, okay, or any events that we're doing. We're also going to be adding some stuff onto here, which I'm going to be coming to in a moment after I've finished this little detour, or little tour, I should say. So there's a calendar there. Today's Hangouts there. You just need to click on it. It'll take you straight to the Hangout. I do Hangouts at the moment on a Monday and a Friday, okay? I used to do Hangouts 3 times a week, but I've got a lot of work to do inside Padlock Income. I've got a lot of stuff I still need to put in. So I'm constantly working throughout the week, loading up stuff onto Padlock Income. And I'm going to show you some of that stuff in a moment, which you're going to have access to shortly after this Hangout. So there's a calendar. On this side here, below this video, you will see how many leads you've got, how many free directs you've got, and how many paid directs. And if you've earned commissions, it will show it there. This section with the light bulb is it's still under construction. That won't be ready for maybe a month or so. And then what we do is we come down the bottom here. You've got top converting sources. This is everybody. Everybody that's in the system that are making posts either on Google Plus or Facebook or YouTube, or advertising banners or Telegram. There's all of the stats are all collected. And I want to talk to you about the stats in a moment. And then when you click on this, the full list, okay? The full list, obviously, we've got to collect data before your data can be populated, you know. So if you've got, like, you've joined the business today, and then you start to come in here, you see this is the top converting sources for everybody. As you can see now, there's more sites being added all the time, okay? And they're starting to get onto the board. Skype is being added now, so we're testing Skype. So if you give your link out in Skype, we're going to make sure that works okay. So we're adding things all the time, okay, that we're tracking. Now, down the bottom is your personal, your actual versions, okay? And then below that, you'll have some stats of how many visitors have come to your page, and stats on how much the conversion rates are and all that. We just sort of started adding this, and it's just starting to populate. We've got a bit more coding to do. But that stats is a great page, and I want to cover the stats in a moment. So coming back to the dashboard, let's go back over to the dashboard. Down on the right-hand side here, you've got the top list builders. Top list builders is not people with the most amount of leads. Okay, it's the people with the most amount of directs. And then you've got the top earners, okay? And then right at the bottom of the screen here, or just before the bottom, you've got people that have recently joined, where there's a flag of where they are in the world and where they've come from, how they've come to the site. This one's via Facebook. This one is a direct link. This one is a web link. This one is a direct link. This is a direct link, Twitter, direct link, Facebook, direct link, Facebook. Okay, so people are joining all the time. And as I said earlier, down the bottom of the page, you're going to find our Facebook group. Click that and request to join our Facebook group. You will find our fan page. Come over and give our fan page a like, because I'm going to be constantly posting information on there. Little videos that will help people, you know, so because obviously I can't fill up the site with hundreds and thousands of videos, but I make lots of videos, and we do these broadcasts broadcasts, or I do these broadcasts on a Monday and a Friday. Always do this little presentation to go through the actual site. Let me just send my sister a message. Please stop WhatsApping me when I'm on a hangout. Thank you. Right, so there's an overall of the site. So if you come down the left hand side, you've got the padlocks, you've got your profile, you've got your sponsor, add in funds, pending statements, invoices, withdrawals, transfer funds. The transfer funds should be ready, as I say, internal transfers. So if you want to piff anybody in, or you want to help somebody, your team, you'll be able to do that. I think within the next 48 hours. Then you've got your team, you've got your leads, you've got your directs, you've got your imported contacts, you've got the leaderboard, you've got the hangout replays. Every one of these hangouts that I do, you'll find the replay here. I think I might start giving them titles rather than putting the dates that are on there. But you'll also find in the Facebook group, you'll find that the hangouts are actually in there as well. Okay. And one thing I must say about the Facebook group, if you join the Facebook group and you try to promote another business, we just block you. Okay. Please don't post your other businesses into the Facebook group. Please don't post advertisements for Padlock Income into this group. That's not this group of people that are already in Padlock Income. So we don't need you to post your advertisement on your daily posts that you're doing. If you want to give a testimonial, or you want to show somebody some proof, or you want to come and welcome the people that are joining, there's lots of stuff. You can interact with other members. This is not a site, this is not a group where you can start advertising your other businesses. Okay, as soon as you put one post for advertising a business, okay, and you get removed and blocked permanently from the site. You know, there's no warnings or anything like that. If you've got an auto poster that's posting out, make sure you remove this group. Okay, because we're going through the group, and if there's any posts that are just for business, we're just deleting you and blocking you, and we won't put you back in the group. You only get one chance, and that's it. Okay, so we've still got 312 people waiting to be added. As you can see, Anthony Clark added some here today, 8 hours ago. So let's come up again. 5 hours ago, added more people. Coming back up 2 minutes ago, added more people. So we're constantly adding people. So if you're waiting to be approved into this Facebook group, the turn every day into a payday group, if you're waiting to get approved into that group, you just have to wait. There's no fast track, okay? Because we need to check that the members are actually member of Padlock Income, okay? So where was I? Coming back over to here. So that down the left-hand side, how-to tutorials, which are covered earlier. And then you've got your stats for all your platforms, okay? All your platforms that you might be advertising on. You only promote one link, okay? You only promote your one link. So if I come back to the dashboard, top of your dashboard, you will find your reference link, okay? Your referral link. This is the link you promote, your link, not my one, your one. When you go through the Facebook task in Padlock One, when you go through the Google Plus, the videos explain to you what to do. Okay, the videos are there to help you, to explain to you what to do. If you want to copy your referral link, you just click on that blue square. That will copy it directly to your clipboard, and then you can go and paste that wherever you like. Okay, so what I'm going to be doing after this, where are we? If I got it here, I'm going to this. After this hangout, there's a new course or a new section that I've got available. It's a bonus Facebook section. And first off, I've got a video about being creative, and, you know, again, watch the videos. There's no point coming to a page and just clicking on the blue button to see what's on the next page. You know, the next page is not going anywhere. So this video here, if I just start it, before 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So let's have a look at the next video. Next video on this page is talking to you about, watch the video, find out. It's all about how you can use 1 minute and 23 seconds for that video, okay? This course that I've got is how to leverage Facebook friends, how to leverage your Facebook friends. And then I've got other sections that I'm going to be adding to show you how to really, really get stuck into the groups and get the best out of all the groups, okay? And I've also got ways of showing you how to, you've got to watch these videos, okay? because it's great stuff. News feeds, explain to you a little bit about news feeds on Facebook. 2 minutes and 41 seconds for that video. Moving on to the next task, adding friends in your Facebook. 2 minutes and 23 seconds for that video. This is all going to be ready for you not long after this hangout stroke tomorrow morning UK time. This one is about, it says, you can see it says FB birthdays. Video again, 3 minutes and 46 seconds. Okay, these videos, I tell you, are going to explode your business. They will explode your business. Recently added, I'll talk to you about Facebook and people that have recently you've connected with on Facebook. Again, video, 1 minute and 59 seconds. And then we move on to the next task, which is importing Facebook contacts into Gmail. Okay, I explained to you how to do this. So let's just play the video. 2 minutes and 3 seconds. Okay, how to import your Facebook contacts into Gmail so that you could start emailing them. Okay, you know, for me, personally, I've got 5,000. I've got the maximum friends that you've got. Okay, so I've imported all of those people, and I constantly import them. I'm constantly changing my contacts, getting rid of old people, bringing in new people. So I'm constantly there's a big list of people on Facebook. You need to utilize this, and I'm going to show you how in this course, in this section here, showing you how to do this stuff. Okay, this is, I believe, this is real ninja golden nugget stuff that nobody's showing you how to do. Once you've got your emails imported, I'll show you how to sort them out in Google Sheets. Again, it's just a little plugin that you use. 1 minute and 29 seconds. Okay, there's an explanation of everything there at the bottom of the page. Blue button, click to go to the next sheet, and this is sort your contacts. Okay, so once you've got them into Google Sheets, I'm going to show you how to sort your contacts. The video again, 3 minutes and 54 seconds. Okay, for that video. And then what we do is we go to the final video in this section, and it's how to email your Facebook contacts in your Gmail account. Okay, so again, watch this video. This video, 2 minutes and 54 seconds to show you how to email masses of people. Okay, a bulk of people, all in one go, all from your Gmail. You don't need an autoresponder. You don't need any of that. I'll show you how to do all this stuff for free. And then once you've done that, this button at the moment doesn't work, but it will take you back to the dashboard. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come over to here, and what I'm going to try and do, let me just stop sharing, and I'm going to come to the whiteboard. Now, I will keep an eye on the Hangouts. So if there's a particular question, don't give me a big long story of a question that you've got. You know, one-liners. If you've got a one-liner question that you, and if I can answer it, I will. Okay, if I can answer it, I will. So what do I want to talk to you about? The new training that I've just shown you. That section there's not for everybody. It's not for everybody. Some people are not going to get past the Facebook stage. I want to talk to you in a minute about the pin post. I've talked to you about the pin post in Facebook, so I'll just wipe that off my board. Now, what I want to say to you is, I did a survey, or it was a one-question survey about adding a button in the back of the office so that you could move your change your directs, you know, change their sponsor. So if you've got somebody below you, you know, let's just say you brought your mum in, or somebody happened to click your link from Facebook and they joined your business and you wanted to position them underneath somebody else. I asked the question, would people like to have that tool? Now, it's been answered now by over 1,000 people. Okay, I would love to have got more. You know, 17,000 people that are in this business, 139 people watching this hangout. Bizarre, really is bizarre. These hangouts, really, there should be, you know, tens and 15,000 people. There should be that many views. Some people will always fail. Okay, will always fail because they can't be bothered to take any action. So I asked that question. I can tell you this, that 73% of people said yes, they would like that tool. Obviously, the other percentage said no, they wouldn't like that tool. We're going to give it some more thought, okay? We're not going to put the tool in. We're going to give it some more thought. Going to be really thinking about it and maybe ask some more questions. Now, I've got another question for you. Okay, I've got another question for you. In the back of Padlock Income at the moment, when you get into Padlock 1, you go over to the Padlock, obviously, and then you start to do the email, and then you start to do the little survey that we got there, and then you actually go and do the posting. I'm going to be removing the survey, okay, and we're going to be removing the email. But the question I've got for you is, do I add a task of the day? Okay, where you can come into the site depending on what padlock you're in. You know, so if you're in Padlock 1, you would get a task of the day, and if you're in Padlock 2, you'd get a completely different task of the day. So I'm gonna do another little poll for that, to see if people would like me to give you the task of the day. So basically, you'd come into the site, and I'll tell you what you'd need to do for that day. And if you didn't do it on that day, well, then next time you come in, you just do the task on that particular day, because we would run a calendar. Okay, we'd run a calendar, and the task of the day will be there. So let's just say today's Monday. So maybe we would do a post that talked about Monday in Facebook. Maybe I would be asking you to maybe do 5 posts on Facebook today. Maybe 1 post as well on your wall. Maybe 2 posts in Google Plus, maybe a posting to Twitter, maybe show you how to contact somebody on Facebook. So I would give you little tasks. So I'd want to know if the task of the day would be something that you'd be interested in, because I want to come to the stats, okay? Because these sort of fall hand in hand. Now, the fantastic thing about this system is that we're tracking practically everything, and there's some things that we missed, and we said, oh, well, let's start tracking that as well. Okay, now what we found, okay, that there's 4,000, will you believe this? So let's just say we got somebody that's they come to the landing page. Okay, they come to the landing page, you know, so that would be your Padlock Income and your number would be, okay. So you've sent somebody from either Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, or wherever else you've sent, and they've come to this page, and when they got there, they click on a button below a video, which opens up a pop-up, which asks them to put their name and their email. Okay, so look, let's just go through the steps. This is step 1. Step 1. This is step 2. Okay, then when they put their name and their email, they get sent an email. So that's step 3. Okay, so they get an email. And they have to open that email. Okay, so that's step 3, just opening the email. Step 4 is click a link. Click a link in the email. Okay, so that's step 4. That link, when they click it, takes them over to a page where they have to put in a new password. Okay, new password. So that's step 5. Okay, step 5. So they create themselves a new password. So these are all individual steps that they have to do. Maybe I shouldn't use the same color pen, and we'll segment these up just because I want to make a point here. Okay, so this is what we're asking people to do. Website. Okay, so now we're on step 5. Step 6. Okay, step 6. What they do after they've created their password, they need to watch a video of me. Okay, once they've watched the video, they get another step, which is step 7. Okay. Step 7, and that is to click a button underneath the video. When the video finishes playing, there's a button. Let me just come over to the Hangout, because I was actually looking at the screen. Yeah, so it's step 7. Then we got another step. Okay, so they click this button, click this button. This button, this takes them to another screen, which is step 8. Step 8 takes them to another screen, and on there is another button. Let's stop it's getting confused here now with all these coloured pens. There's another button that says click here. Got access to your back office, and you can now log in. When that person's gone through that process, okay, when that person's gone through that process, at this point here, they're classed as a lead. Okay, they're classed as a lead. Now that's where they're a lead. When they go through these next steps here, so when they complete that one, 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 they become what's called is a direct. Okay, these people should not be tire kickers. because they've gone through that process. Okay. Now, what we've been doing, I just need to rub all this off. Okay. And what we've been doing in the system is we've been monitoring the people that become directs. Okay. That become directs. Now, what I can tell you now, so let's just get my pen. And yeah, so we've got these two types of people. We've got the leads, okay, and then we've got the directs. Your progress bar is based on directs. It's based on this. It's nothing to do with how many leads you've got. You might have thousands of leads because there's 17,000 people. 17, well, it's over 17. I think it's approaching near on 18, but I'll say 17,000 people that have come into the system. Out of those, there's a proportion of those that have gone through and completed and become directs, okay? Have become directs. Now, I can tell you that there's 4,500 and, sorry, let me just get the number. 4,000, I want to write the number here. 4,535 directs that have never made a Facebook post. Can you believe that? They've not made one post. Not one post. They ain't even clicked on the button that says that they've not even clicked on the button, the Facebook task button. You know, when you go into the back of Facebook and you do the first padlock, you first off, you watch a video. I showed you before. So let me share my screen again, because this is why people fail. Okay, so we got 4,535 people. If I go to Padlock Income, I click this button here for quick access. Okay, click this button, go to my Facebook icon, click the getting started, do the survey. Okay, what the bizarre thing is this 4,535 done the survey. Okay, done the survey. But here, you see, if I go back a screen, they've not even clicked this button that says Facebook task. That video there, they don't see none of this until they watch this video. So to enable them to click that survey, they have to have watched that video. So they've taken the time to watch that video. They've taken the time to do the survey, but yet they haven't clicked this button here. Now, do you find that bizarre? Because really, I just don't get it myself. I just don't get why 4,535 people have gone through those 8 steps to get to here, on this list here, and all of the people that have gone, 4,500 of them, haven't made one single post. Okay, so this got me this again. This is why it's great to have these stats. Okay, because we need to get the conversions up. We need to get the conversions up. How do we get the conversions up? I can tell you this now. All those people that have made a post, and all those people that have done, have gone through the courses, okay, because this is the bizarre thing. Out of the people that start the Facebook groups, there's 200, there's not the last Facebook post that has to be made, only 933 people actually made it, so what we got, when you go in, you've got Facebook task, if you like, Facebook task 1, and that goes all the way down to Facebook task 30. Okay, out of all the people, 4,535 never even got to Facebook 1. Okay, and out of all the people that started to click on these buttons and go through the process, 933 actually clicked on that last group, that actually went and made a post in that last group. People just don't want to do anything. Some people just don't want to do nothing. You give them something on a plate. You say to them, do this. If you do this, you'll get results. If you do this, you'll get success. But they don't want to do it. They start off doing it, and I don't know what that I've actually gone myself. Obviously, I'm a member of most of these groups, so I actually went through from beginning to end, from Facebook 1 through to Facebook 30. I made 30 posts all on Facebook in 7.5 minutes. 7.5 minutes, because I've got the images already on my computer. I've got all the text already saved onto my computer. So all I need to do is click the Facebook post, the link to go to the Facebook group, put my image up, put my video. It takes seconds to do that. Once you've done it once, twice, three, you're almost doing it with your eyes closed. You know, it's such an easy thing, but yet only 933 people out of 17,000 people that came into the system, only 933 of them actually got to the last task. Now, does that tell you something? Does that tell you something? It tells me something a lot, okay? It tells me that this is why people fail in this industry. They don't know what to do. It's not because they get information overload. It's plain, as clear as the nose on your face. And believe me, I got a big nose. It's as clear as the nose on my face. Lazy. They want to make money online. Richard Branson said, everybody wants to be a millionaire until they have to do some work for it. And that's exactly what we got here. We got the lazy couch potato syndrome. 930, those 930 people, pat yourself on the back because you're going to have success. A young lady sent me a message on Facebook a few days ago, Caroline, and she was telling me that that she said, I wish the conversions were that much better. I said, yeah, we're working on the conversions. You know, this is the things that we're doing. We're looking at the stats. So I got to think to myself, first off, what can I do for these 4,535 people? I'd love for them to tell me. I'd love for them to tell me. I'm going to set up a poll. Okay, I'm going to set up a poll because you don't have to do the poll. Okay, you don't have to do it. 17,000 people in this business. 17,000 people join. There's around 800 people. 800? Is it 800? No, I don't want to. Let me just get the correct number. There's around 600. I beg your pardon. 600 people join in a day. Okay, that's a day on average. Okay, some days are more, some days are. Well, I don't think it drops below 600 to be honest, but some days I've seen as much as over 1,000 people joining, okay, that are filling out the landing page, that are coming to be directs, you know. Out of that, the industry norm would be 1%. 1%, that's what the industry norm would be, you know. So I don't know what that is, 6 people. 600 people would fill out a landing page, industry norm. 6 people would go through the process. I can tell you that we're a lot higher than 1%. Okay, we're a lot higher than 2%. We're a lot higher than 3%. I should be telling you the stats of exactly what the conversion rates are. You're going to see them in your back office. Okay, your own stats is going to show it. So I got thinking. You know, we got this landing page. Okay, we've got that landing page, and we take them to where they've got to put their name and their email address. They've got to open up an email, which I think they have to do that. Then they come and they see a video of me. Okay, a video of me. And again, I'd like to ask a question. This is another question. If I remove that video, so they don't watch a video of me, but they have to make a Facebook post on their wall. Otherwise, they don't get in the site. If we had that in place, that means we'd have 4,535 more posts on Facebook than what we do now. You know, so we're looking. I'm going to set the survey up, but I'd like your feedback. I'd like your feedback. You know, maybe Dean, again, if you wouldn't mind, create a post in the One Link family, and let's get what people that feel that we could do to improve the system. I don't want to know about payment processes. I don't want to know about I've done my groups and I can't get approved. It's not that. It's not a complaint post, or it's not a moaning post. It's not a whinging post. It's a post where people, entrepreneurs, want to come together, put their heads together and say, let's have a little batter around here. What do you do? You're brainstorming to see what it is we can do to improve the numbers, okay, to improve the conversions, because we're starting to collect this. And there's a few things that I know we're going to do, and I'll be telling you about that because it's obvious that what we're going to do. We're going to change slightly things. We're going to introduce another landing page. We're going to split test between that landing page. We're also landing page, which is people have to put a code in, because we're going to be doing some. I'm going to be showing you some offline advertising. I want to tell you, we're early days with Padlock Income. Okay, we're early days, and we just need to now get into the nuts and bolts and get into the stats and all that, you know, because everything I write down, everything that the programmers, I've got access to everything. and I start to analyze the numbers, and I can see that there's a pattern emerging. There's a pattern emerging. There's a pattern emerging from, dare I say, in some countries where they just fill out landing pages. Okay, I don't know why that is. They just fill out landing pages. They become a direct and they don't do anything. And it's common in those countries. Okay, it's common in those countries. And I don't wish to offend anybody, but the 2 countries that it's common in, it's 3 countries that it's common in. India. Okay, people tend to fill out a landing page, tend to click all the links in the email, but don't do anything once they get into the site. Africa, you know, Nigeria is a place for, and quite a few places, quite a few the parts of Africa. The same, they're known for it's a pattern system. We can see it, and the Philippines, you know. So I do apologise if you're a member from any of those countries, but they're the countries that we can see that are the people that are coming in. They make up the bulk of this. They join it. They love it. They love the idea of making money online. They love the idea of giving up their day job. They love it all, and yet they go into the system and they won't complete it. Now, I'm not saying that the US don't do it. I'm not saying UK don't do it, or Australia or Canada. Of course, there's culprits in every country, but we found that those 3 countries are the higher rate. Okay, so again, we're looking at what we can do to improve that. So again, I'm going to be asking people to give me their feedback. I want good, positive feedback. I don't want any negativity. You know, this is not a time for people to say, oh, when's this going to be in and when's that going to be in. It's not, you know, some people will come into a business. There was a guy that made a post on a comment of mine today, and he said, so, and I never understood, because I Googled the word. He said, I think it was, I forget what the word was now, flicker or something like that. He said, what do flicker do? And I said, what does flicker mean? And he said, well, flicker means people don't get rewarded for their actions. And I thought, so I Googled flicker, and it didn't mean what he was saying. So anyway, guy said to me, he was asking the question, you know, people are making your posts and putting you out on the internet. What are they getting back as a reward? What are they getting back? Well, if he watches the videos, Padlock 1 is about building you a list. Okay, so let me go through the padlocks. Padlock 1 is about building you a list. It doesn't cost you any money. It doesn't cost you any money. Padlock 1, we give you a page, okay, and then people put their name and their email. They get added to what's called your leads. Okay, your list of leads. This just grows constantly. You know, your leads grows. Convert those people into what's called directs. Because we believe that these people, the directs, are going to be the buyers. Okay, they're going to be the buyers. They're not going to be the tie kickers. But these leads, this list will never shrink unless somebody opts out. You know, clicks a thing and says, "I don't want to be part of this system anymore," and they unsubscribe. They unsubscribe like they would in Get Response, Aweber, GVO, Mailchimp, or anywhere else. If this guy is on your email list here, because that's what he is, he's on your list. And because I've seen people's posts, I had this many leads and they've gone. There's 2 gone off it. What's going on? Are my leads being stolen? Really? If somebody opts into a list, go and do it yourself. Go and opt into someone's landing page on the internet, get the email from them, and then click unsubscribe. What happens? You never get another email from that person. You're removed from their list. That's the rules of the game. Okay? So when your leads come in, that's what happens. Once they go to your directs, again, this list can get bigger and bigger and bigger, and this list can get bigger and bigger. But the same people, if Mr. A is on here and he becomes a direct, Mr. A is over here and he's here. He stays on your leads, okay, until he unsubscribes. If he unsubscribes, he's removed from your leads and he just stays in your directs, okay, because he's unsubscribed from your list. At the bottom of every page, there's a button that you can export, download, take your leads and go. Cost you nothing to build a list. What other system can you come into and build a list for free? Padlock 1 is about building you a list. That's what it's designed to do. Okay, so if somebody, the guy that said to me, what would people get rewarded? What do they get for promoting you? Well, they're not promoting me, they're promoting yourselves. You're building they're coming onto your list. They're going to come onto your list. You can export them. If you don't want to do it, then don't join. Forcing you. Some people join something and then complain that they've joined. Can you believe that? You know, some people join and then complain about the thing that they've joined for free. You can't even give some people something for nothing without them complaining. Well, I would say to that person, unsubscribe, delete yourself out the system, and go and join another business. This is Padlock 1. It's about building you a list. Okay. Now, Padlock 2. Once you've got your list built up, you start to build. You need a minimum of 10 directs. You could have 10,000 over here on your leads. You need a minimum of 10 directs until you get access to Padlock 2. Okay, Padlock 2 is about, when I get my pen that's working, Padlock 2 is about sales. You don't have to join Padlock 2 because you have to pay 10 bucks to go into Padlock 2. You don't have to pay the 10 bucks. If you don't pay it, you don't get access to the material in Padlock 2. You're not entitled from any commission. So if you've got 10 directs and you don't pay, you have $10, and one of your directs does, they decide to pay their $10 and they go into Padlock 2, you would have earned $7 commission. You would have earned. But because you're not paid, it goes to your upline. Okay? It goes to the next person that has paid. So you won't pitch your downline start to go through. So Padlock 1 is list building. The money's in the list. You need 10 directs, minimum of 10 directs to move into Padlock 2. Soon as you've got 10 directs, pay your $10. The $10 that you pay, your sponsor will earn $7. Your sponsor's sponsor, $50. The company will earn $1.50. For every $10 collected, the company gets $1.50. Let's move that point. Okay. The other $8.50 is paid out in commissions. Padlock 3, Padlock 4, Padlock 6, right the way down to 12. I missed out 5. Right the way down to 12 is all about sales commissions. But the commissions go up. They get higher and higher and higher as you move through the padlocks. But remember, as you could be on Padlock 5, but you'll still be picking up commissions from Padlock 4, Padlock 3, Padlock 2. They're all the sales. So it doesn't matter what padlock you're in. Once you get into the sales, as you go on, you could be picking up multiple $7 and $150 from here, multiple commissions from here, multiple commissions from here, and multiple commissions from here. The first hurdle for people to get over is to complete these first 2 padlocks. Get 10 directs in here. Keep promoting. Keep bringing new people in. Keep bringing new people in. If you're one of those people that can help your team, help them. If you're one of those people that don't want to talk to a soul, then don't talk to a soul. All you have to do is do what we tell you to do, or what I tell you to do in the video. Now we're coming up to the hour. I'm just going to have a quick look over at the Hangout and see if there's a question that I might be able to answer. I've connected. I'm just going to read through this, so bear with me. Talk amongst yourselves. I've just missed a call. Laughed out loud. John. Where else are we going? Where else? Leads are falling through the cracks because peps are falling up. I don't know what peps are following up or know how to follow up. Won't take time to answer questions. I'm not sure what you mean there, but you know, if you want to ask a question, you've got a question. I'm asking you here, you can ask a question. Telling you could join the Facebook group, you can ask a question. You can go and ask in the Skype group, you can go and ask a question. You can look in the videos that are in the how-to. They answer your questions, okay? Don't blame somebody else because you can't be bothered to look to find the answer, okay? So let's go down a little, let me go up a little bit further. So it's important to keep in touch with your leads. Your leads are in touch with, we send out emails all the time, okay? Your leads are being contacted all the time. Yes, if you want to do a little bit of extra work and contact them as well. But the idea is this system is once somebody's in it, they're contacted by emails. If they opt out, well, then there's nothing we can do about that. Okay. So I think let's go up the chat a little bit more. See if I can see anything else. But it could be considered a spam, Dennis. I don't know what Dennis is about to say. Where is it? Nice. Morgan, I love the spirit. Let's just see what here. I've scored over 100 emails from Facebook a week ago. Now I'm going to send them a link. Yeah, okay. So Dennis, yeah. So again, be careful, guys, that you're not going to get. You don't want to get into spamming, do you? You know, you don't want to go into spamming. If you're going into Facebook groups that we put you in, some of these groups that we put you in, or we ask you to join, there's thousands. There's thousands of people in there. Some of them, there's 250,000 people in there. They're all posting their business. So you're not spamming. If you're putting a post in there once or twice a day, there's hundreds of other people doing exactly the same, promoting their business. So there's no problem with that. But if you're emailing somebody, if that person is not on your contacts and is not part of your Gmail account or your Get Response account or your Aweber account or you know, your Padlock account, if you're just harvesting emails off the internet or you're buying emails, okay, that's spam. But sending somebody an email that's on your contacts is not spam, okay, because you've obviously contacted them in before. But there is a correct way of sending out an email to people. And I shall be doing a little video and giving you some ideas on how, if you've got a list of people, i.e. your Facebook contacts or your Gmail, I will be showing you how to send out emails to those people, okay? Contact them because they're your warm list, okay? Some guy's giving his WhatsApp telephone number there. I'm not often just so many to the internet in the Philippines is expensive for the majority, JR. Yeah, I appreciate that. The internet's expensive. But I'm not talking about the cost of internet. They can use mobile internet, but the people that do actually pay in the Philippines to use the internet, I don't understand why they're filling out a landing page and going through all the process and then not doing any more than that. You know, not even clicking on the first Facebook icon. I thought the reason was, but let me just see. I'm just going up to see if there's any more. Is there a container with people's accounts where the credits build, which are transferred to funds? I'm not sure what he means there. Retainer. When you earn a commission, okay, when you earn a commission, it's held in a pending statement for 28 days. After 28 days, it's then released to you that you're available to withdraw. It's to stop anybody trying to do fraudulent activities, to stop us. You know, a lot of sites get damaged, and you know, we're very experienced in that. We know what people try to do. They try to come into a site, fund the site, get loads of people to fund the site, then go and complain that they don't even know who the site is, and they try to withdraw the money that they funded. You know, so we got a 28-day pending period, which is pretty normal for the internet transactions. So let's just see what else we got here. I don't think we've got really any questions exactly on building my first line of 10 soldiers. Yeah, so Femi's building his soldiers up there. So let's just see. Personally, I think it's crazy that the group have so many people promoting the same product. Well, you know, do you really? So Dennis Morgan saying he thinks it's crazy, or she thinks it's crazy that people are promoting the same product in the same group? Well, look, you turn on the TV every day, advertisements. Practically every day there's the same advertisement played over and over and over again. Okay, companies like Coca-Cola, Nike, Sony TVs. The list is endless of these companies that are constantly promoting their business to the same set of people. Okay, the same people that watch the TV. They know if there's a particular person watching a soap opera, or if there's a sports channel, they may be watching a soccer game, a football game, a baseball game, or a golf match. Then they're going to start advertising products to them that are related to that TV program or series that they're watching. We're doing exactly the same. We're going into Facebook groups. We know that there's people in these Facebook groups that are looking to, you know, get into the making money, working from home industry, maybe change their lifestyle. They're looking to supplement their income, replace their income, working from home on the internet. We're promoting a business that tells them, you know, come and join us. If everybody was to put a different post, we wouldn't be getting 17,000 people join us in a matter of a few weeks. We're getting 600 to 800 people a day joining us, because your post would be lost. It would be lost. So the point is, if you're all consistent, people, if they see a post, okay, a one-time post of a cat, next time they go in, they see a dog. Next time they go in, they see a rocket taking off. Next time they go in, they see some balloons floating across. See there. But if they go in and they see a post, I've seen that post before. I've seen that post before. I've seen that post before. What the hell is this post? Let me click and have a look at it. That's the idea of consistency, and that's the idea of posting into groups multiple times. It's so that you get noticed. Okay, so that you get noticed. And then you happen to have your post, you might make your post, doesn't get a click. Somebody else makes their post, doesn't get a click. Somebody else makes their post, doesn't get a click. But the curiosity is aroused in people because they see the same thing over and over and over again. Nike, Coca-Cola. There's so many brands out there. They don't change their brand every time they do another advertisement. You know it's Nike when you're watching the Nike advertisement. You know it's Coca-Cola. You know it's Dyson vacuum cleaners. You know it's British Airways. You know it's American Airlines. You know it's a product that you've seen many, many times. You drive down the street, you see it on billboards. You walk into the supermarket, you see it in the supermarket. You're standing at the end of the checkout in the supermarket, and they've got little advertisements there. You come out of the supermarket, you're driving down the road, and you put your radio on. It's the same advertisements that you hear on the radio. You go home and you watch your TV. It's the same advertisements that you're watching on TV. We're not reinventing the wheel here. We're just doing what the industry does. Getting our post out consistent. If you want to have success, and I can tell you this now, these 4,535 people are the ones that are failing. Everybody that's making posts, 98% than that, 98.9, almost 100% of the people that are consistent, making their posts, are building their business with 1, 2, 3, 4 leads are coming in. There's so many people that have got 9 leads or less, or 9 directs or less. So many of these people, like that 4,000, they get the 7, they get the 8, and say, I can't do this anymore. And they go, let me go and find the next thing that I can do. And they'll fail. Everything you do in business is about staying focused and staying consistent. If you want to be successful on the internet and you've not been successful, okay, let me tell you this, I've earned $64,000 over $64,000 in 2 days. I've run campaigns that have brought in millions of dollars. I've run campaigns in the run up to Christmas selling a Santa Claus letter that earned me $3.50 commission. I earned that in the run up to Christmas 2014, earned over $33,000 in the run up to Christmas. How did I do it? Did I spend loads of money on advertising? No, I did it for free. I did it by telling you to do what I did. If you believe it's not going to work for you, if you believe it's wrong what I'm asking you to do, then don't do it. Don't join. Leave. But if you want to have success working on the internet and you haven't had it up till now, get in, be consistent, get your posting done. Come into the site every single day and do what needs to be done. Your consistency and your focus will pay off dividends multiple times. And in the end, it will come second nature to you. I want to thank you for watching this hangout. My name's Jeremy Rush. You have a fantastic rest of the week, and I'll see you on the next broadcast. Keep an eye on your back office.